Hey guys, classichomer here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Now, the map is a annoyingly large thing to traverse when you don't have any way to, warp around it. But you can actually do a save and quit. Just hit select and choose save and quit. Reselect your file, and you can start from various locations. I'm going to go ahead and start from the sanctuary. It's closer to where I want to go, and talk to the priest to get free refill on health. So that's pretty nice. It's a good way to, just jump around the map and not take hours or minutes getting around. I want to say one of these trees should have something. Wow. Apples. They heal you for a heart just like a heart would. It's just an interesting texture thing. And now that I'm over here, I can actually take care of this. Pretty sure you actually have to run into it with Pegasus boots. Or not. Move? Yeah, there we go. Don't know why it didn't work the first time, but now that I'm back in here, I can get into this wall. See if I can't test another theory. Yep, if it's got a big outer circle crack, I think you can just run right through, well, bash it down anyway with the Pegasus boots. Bombs work too, but it's sort of a waste. And what's this, arrows? Of course. Now I've maxed out my money and have way more supplies than I actually need. But that's okay. Oh, I have to go and kill all the rats now, like I normally would to get more money from them. But I will have a good way to spend some of that money here in just a moment. Just need to get back out of here. Whatever. I don't care about taking a whole half of a heart, if even that much damage from the rat. Because back in these days, the health display couldn't show more than, or less than, a half heart decrease in health. So I don't think the rats actually do that much. I think it's more like a fourth. It just won't display a fourth because, it's not Ocarina of Time or Link's Awakening. Or any games that came after this, pretty much. If I'm remembering them alright. Now my goal is to get back over here, past the witch's shop, and since I'm in the neighborhood, I guess I can drop off that mushroom before I forget about it. Just give it to the witch, and keep on going. Sign, must see. Ah, yes, the Waterfall of Wishing. I think we talked to a villager about it before, and that's where I want to go. I can get some pretty nifty upgrades just by going there. And since I have the magic rod out, I may as well, use it. Abuse it a little bit. I think I can actually, I can kill them now that I've frozen them. Not that they give me anything important. Money! Just a bunch of money I don't have the space for. And you see, there is the Waterfall of Wishing, but I can't swim. So I need to figure out a way to actually, traverse water. And we talked to another villager who said that these Zoras have a way of turning people into fish. Which, that's partially true. It's not really that horrific, but it's effectively the same thing, I guess. For mechanic purposes. Also, I love being able to send Zora flying when they come out. Hope they don't shoot a whole bunch of fireballs at me like that again. I think I really only dodged because of game slowdown. So come to this position and a humongous Zora will come out of the water. And you just tell him that you want flippers and he'll sell them to you for 500 rupees. Which, that's half your possible carrying capacity on money. That's why I was saving all of it up. I don't think there's anything else the rest of the game you have to buy that's anywhere near that expensive. Still not as bad as the next game with the bow that cost 980 rupees. Yeah, that was kind of a bastard move. So that's what, heart piece number 9. Which, sure. I think I may still have a clue as to where they're all at. Maybe. I know there's some in mini games that I have never gotten. Ever. They're kind of a pain in the ass. So, now we can swim. Run into the waterfall. And you can toss stuff in. Let's go ahead and throw in the boomerang. We don't need it anymore. And then the fairy comes out, and if you're honest, she'll give you something nice. Like the magical boomerang! Which is awesome. It's kind of like getting the second boomerang from the second level of Zelda 1. Let's see. What else should we experiment with? If you throw in an empty bottle, she will fill it with magic potion. I throw in the small shield. And she will upgrade it. Of course, just like the boomerang, but now it's a large shield? Magic shield? Whatever you want to call it. It's slightly bigger. And I don't think that there's... No, I don't have anything else you could do anything with. Because I don't have the third bottle yet, but I can get it now that I've got this upgrade. And I can block those fireballs from the Zora. Something else I really like about having flippers is that you can go into these whirlpools and they teleport you around the map. Which, you know, nifty. I like having extra ways of getting around. And this is another waterfall pond place. Actually, there's just fairies behind that wall. I don't really feel like blowing it up. But you can come here and throw a few rupees in, and it'll tell you your happiness level and give you a slight prediction on what your life experiences are going to be. And I think if you throw in 100 rupees, you get a choice on increasing your capacities on bombs or arrows. So I'm just going to do that for a moment, and I'll let you guys see the result. Alright, so after giving her 100 rupees, I can now choose between bombs or arrows. I'll go ahead and get more bombs because I have a smaller capacity for them. I don't really expect to ever have to use more than 10 bombs or 30 arrows anyway. I guess arrows are probably more useful, but whatever. Can't get that heart piece there for a very long time. And... excuse me, just had dinner. Now I'm having hiccups. Little shop here. There's actually, I think there's supposed to be a fortune teller, like, right over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this will be a fortune teller's place. Get out of the way, soldier. Oh. I was thinking this sign might tell us. Whatever. The skulls are usually a good indicator of fortune teller, right? So, if you ask them to tell your fortune, then they'll do a little dance in generic magic terms and give you a small hint on the things you should be doing later on. And they heal you, so I guess you could use it as a free heal spot if you know, were too lazy to cut some freaking grass. And beyond that, there's nothing else to really do over here. Trying to remember what some other things I wanted to get done were. Oh, right. Duh, I'm standing right on top of it. I want to get underneath the bridge. Unfortunately... Really? Is there a way to get into the water from here? Sure, all the way back at the lake. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot I wanted to take this river. Just follow this thing up through here. In fact, I may usually wait till much later to do this because, well, there's a way to get here more easily later on in the game. But come under here and see this guy sleeping under the bridge. I'm not really sure why, but he gives you a free bottle. Nifty. I'm not too worried about getting something in that right now. I'll probably put a fairy in it at some point, just in case I, you know, screw up horribly. Man, this is going to take way too long to get out of the river. That's why we can do this. And I'll start from my house for now. Much easier way to, you know, get out of it. Secluded areas like that. Which, you know, if I didn't do that, it was going to take quite a while. And over here by, yeah, behind your house, there's this thing you can knock out. And all it is a little fairy den. So, I'm going to go ahead and catch one of these. And now we have a prisoner. Wahaha! I like how they spell fairy for this. It's at least, you know, different than I think the more common spelling it with a Y. So, now the only real thing I can think to do would be to get on up to the next dungeon. It's like, I'm trying to find things to do between dungeons to keep the videos, you know, with a nice pace of dungeon out of dungeon, dungeon out of dungeon. There's really not that much stuff to do outside of them, though. So I'm just going to head up towards the mountain, and I'll probably end the episode up there. Technically, it'd be faster to start off in the sanctuary, but whatever. I wanted to get a fairy, and I don't feel like doing the save and restart again. I mean, you know, nothing wrong with it. I'm just too lazy to do it right now. I'm trying to remember where more of the heart pieces are going to be, because I'm not really sure. I don't want to miss them. And all those signs going to say is that it's dangerous to go up to Death Mountain. It's called Death Mountain for a reason. And underneath this rock, sometimes there'll be one of those little spider guys that runs around and gives you money. Or, well, drops money. So, next time we're going to head up through this cave and explore Death Mountain. So I will see you guys then.